of About Disney God. I have a lot to spoil with you with WandaVision, but if you have not seen episode 9, the finale, please watch that first. You're probably going to notice that WandaVision episode 9 isn't up here yet. This is because I'm still getting it uploaded. It's going to take a minute. This episode was recorded before I uploaded it. So, yeah. So, just to be ahead of you guys, to let you know. But it will be up. It will be up. So, you guys, a lot has happened in this finale. There was an ending battle between Agnes and Wanda. And Wanda is the Scarlet Witch. Now, as it is, every story doesn't always have to have a happy ending. It ended, I would say, a little sad, but a little good. But it was a lot sad, I would say, for me. Because Vision was connected to the reality. Technically, he wasn't really alive. But I think he is alive because Vision helped bring back the other new Vision's memories back. So I think he is back alive again technically, but the Vision that was before the white one that was released in the episode 8 credits, that was the Vision created by Wanda when she created the reality. It was sad because, like I said, this whole show was based and formed off of grief. It was all clouded of grief, and I already knew that Wanda was controlling it from the beginning. Um, it's sad, every story doesn't always have to have a happy ending. But Wanda, she did it to herself, but at the same time, she did it because of her grief issues. Um, I would say altogether, Wanda has struggled a lot with losing Vision. Vision was her everything, literally because of what happened to her brother and losing her family members. It was a lot for her to take in. And I think the saddest part was in the end when they were holding each other as Vision was disintegrating, which is the reason why he disintegrates when he tries to exit the portal is because he's literally connected to the reality. So because everything that's inside the world she created and it's along with the reality, if she takes it down, everything with it goes down except the people, because the people are literally they were just in the portal. um but it was sad, but I enjoyed it. It was an amazing series. It was awesome. It was a lot of fun. You know, it was a lot of fun with Wanda, and just, seeing how this impacts her. It is sad. It's really sad. But at the same time, grief is it's something that we just can't control. And Wanda's powers are strong. They are really strong. She's actually one of the she is the strongest Avenger. Let me tell y'all that right now. She is the strongest Avenger. It's just sad because I didn't really want this to end. Hopefully they do a season 2. I don't know if they will or not, but hopefully they do a season 2. If they do, that'll be great. But I think most likely this will continue when Doctor Strange 2 comes out. Most likely, that's what I believe. That it continue when Doctor Strange 2 comes. So, but we'll find out. We'll definitely find out. But yeah, this is the season finale. But let me tell of the show of About Disney God. I can't believe we had the season finale of this series. But I have some big news to tell you. I created a podcast. I don't know if you saw it, but okay, let me go back. You go to Disney God About on DisneyGod.com, right? And I created a podcast. It is on Spotify and it is streaming. It is streaming now. About Disney God, I just got it up. I'm trying to get it up on Google Podcasts as well, but I did get it up on 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 Spotify. It's up and running. Episode 2 will be out soon. Episode 2 of this of for About Disney God will be released, will be this episode as well. It'll be released. So this episode for About Disney God will also be released on my Spotify podcast. I'm trying to get it up on Google Podcasts too, so it can be available on there. But it's on Spotify currently. Go check it out. Follow me. Follow so you can stay updated. But this episode will be uploaded to the Spotify podcast, and because this is the season finale, I will continue making content on the Spotify podcast after this. We're gonna touch bases on some new stuff, and we're gonna still, really touch, because even though WandaVision is ended, we still have some stuff that we have to touch bases on with WandaVision. We still have some stuff that we have to discuss and that we have to get into before we start getting into the other Disney Plus shows like The Falcon and the Winter Soldier and Loki. Now, Loki takes place, I believe, actually during Endgame. If you saw the trailer, when Loki got the cube, he orbed himself out to that desert place. But we're gonna get into that. I think, when does Loki come out? It comes out in what, May something? Yeah. So we'll get into that very soon. We'll definitely get into that really soon. But I really hope you enjoyed WandaVision. It was an amazing show. I loved it so much. Honestly, I'm gonna watch this whole series again because it's so deep. It's really deep, and I'm just glad Wanda was there to help her too. Because I was just so glad that at least somebody was on her side that recognized her pain. That was another thing I was happy for, because I really did feel bad for Wanda. She went through a lot. Losing Vision was literally her everything, and her to be able to create this reality for it is just, it's magnificent, and it's awesome. And I'm proud, to say that this is an amazing show. I loved it. It was awesome, and it just keeps getting better and better and better. But what I will say is that grief is a strong thing. It's really strong. It's really powerful, and especially for a person with powers like Wanda. Wanda has power, so you don't even know what to expect when it comes to that. But with grief is a powerful emotion. It's a huge, powerful emotion that we can't really control. I would say, but what I will say is that in the end, Wanda learned a valuable lesson, and I'm just glad. I'm just happy that it ended at least on good terms. Let's get into Grey's Anatomy real quick. Grey's Anatomy. So if you guys, let me catch you up. So as you know, with COVID, the pandemic, it's been a lot for Meredith dealing with all the COVID losses. I'm just going to give you a brief catch up because Grey's Anatomy premieres on March 11th. So does Legacies. So what happened with Grey's Anatomy, Meredith caught COVID, of course. And when Meredith caught COVID, she entered this fugue state where she was dreaming about Derek. She was dreaming about Derek, right? And she was dreaming about Derek, and she was on this beach dreaming about Derek, and she met George all over again, but it wasn't real. People was coming up with crazy theories that they were gonna bring them back, but Derek back, and I'm like, how they gonna bring Derek back when they literally put a funeral for the man? Please tell me how. I want to know. So that was pretty funny. But I want to thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe to the podcast because that's where the next season will premiere. But thank you guys for watching. I love you guys so much. Yeah, bye guys. I think the next episode of About Disney God will premiere. Episode 2 will premiere on the Spotify podcast on Tuesdays. The same for this episode on the about.disneygod.com site. But I'll explain it all in the blog update. Thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye, guys.